What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness News Reviews, and today we are covering the list of the top 5 STIM Free Pre Workouts out there. Listen, people, I'm gonna take you through the list. I'm gonna tell you why each and every one of these pre workouts is on the list, and then I'm actually gonna tell you what to expect from each and every one of them. Let's get right into it. Okay, guys, so I did the 2020 STIM Chunky pre-workout list here 2-3 months ago. 13 pre-workouts on that list. This list is going to be shorter. I'm going to link to that review below. This list is covering the STIM Free Pre-Workout category. Now, listen, when you talk about the STIM Free Pre-Workout, there's really a wide variety of options out there. Some of these pre-workouts, what's called today STIM Free Pre-Workouts, focus really on the pump ingredients, right? Like the idea is take this thing, get pumped. So they're really not a STIM Free pre-workout by themselves. They're more of an add-on to a pre-workout, right? Now, what I would tell you though is when I'm gonna take you through the top 5 on my list, I'm actually gonna put them in categories. There's the ones that are more of a complete formula. And when I say complete formula, they have literally everything you would expect in a STIM pre-workout, minus the stims. Usually that would bring in focus ingredients, that would bring in pump formula, that would bring in also power and endurance ingredients, and on top of that, some of them would have the beta-alanine, which I really like because it adds the tingling effect, and you almost feel like if you have like a good, solid, full-blown formula, you almost feel like you're taking a STIM pre-workout. Not really though. But you'll feel pumped, you'll feel more of the focus elements, and you'll feel the beta-alanine tingling, which sort of covers up for the fact that there's no stimulants there. Anyway, so some of these formulas out there cover more of this range. Some of them focus only on specific elements. Now, what I would tell you is that even with the ones, when I take time off stims, and really my cycle is every 3 weeks, I take a week off stims, right? And also during the week, I take at least one workout without a STIM pre-workout. Just to, clean the system, keep myself a bit more sensitive to stimulants, because otherwise you just burn your adrenaline gland and you're done. So anyway, so the way I use this, some of these STIM Free pre-workouts, which are more focused on the pump formula or pump plus focus, I add beta-alanine. Beta-alanine is cheap, very easy to buy. I just add 3.2 grams of beta-alanine. I'm gonna link below to where you can get it really on the cheap. Usually my protein works also, I'm gonna link to that below. But anyway, generally speaking, you can get beta-alanine on the cheap, add it to your STIM Free pump formula, for example, or pump and focus formula that doesn't have beta-alanine, and get the full experience. So most of the ones I'm going to take you through, even though I'm going to place them in different categories because it is easier to consume them when it comes right out of the gate with everything, you can always add beta-alanine and just be good. Okay, people, all of these things, all the 5 that I'm going to take you through, or actually I fully reviewed them on the channel. I'm going to link to this review below. Okay, people, let's start with my first one on this agenda. And this is the Pump Monster. And the Pump Monster is the Apollo Nutrition Hooligan Bare Knuckle. Listen, people, I'm going to link to the full review below, but let me tell you this. There is no other pump formula that is so freaking loaded out there. This shit is loaded. It's the who's who. It's the Oscar red carpet of pump ingredients. I'm gonna link to the full review below. If you're looking for pumps, but whether to add it to your existing STIM formula that doesn't have a lot of pump ingredients, or you just like to get pumped, then the Hooligan Bare Knuckle is one of the ones to go for sure. It's definitely here on the list. Now, if it doesn't have any focus ingredients, it doesn't have a lot of power elements, it doesn't have beta-alanine. Pure pump. When you're looking at pure pump ingredient, then the Apollo Nutrition Bare Knuckle, Hooligan Bare Knuckle, is definitely one of the ones to go. The other one on my list, in that same category, though they have another version, Nova Farm Nova Pump. So I really like Nova Pump. Listen, Nova Pump is a super solid formula. So Nova Pump, the original one, I reviewed it here on the channel, one of the best pump formulas out there. Really loaded, very similar to the Apollo Nutrition Bare Knuckle. They also have another version, which is the Nova Pump Neuro, which adds focus ingredients, which I really like. I actually didn't review the Neuro here on the channel, but I have used it. So Nova Pump Neuro, Nova Pump Neuro, solid formula, sort of takes that thing plus adds some focus ingredients. Now, when you're adding a pump formula, STIM Free pump formula to your STIM pre-workout, I don't actually like all these focus ingredients because they mess up with a good pre-workout. More is not necessarily better. So when you're adding stuff, just take a clean pump formula. When you want a full experience within the STIM Free pre-workout, that's definitely the way to go, or one of the ways to go, adding a focus ingredient, and that's where Nova Pump Neuro comes in. The other one that fits into this category, people, is Sicario by ASC Supplements. Love Sicario. The pumps are insane. Focus is really good. I just wish they added beta-alanine, but I add beta-alanine to Sicario when I use it. Really like Sicario. Full review here below. Pump galore. Really great combination of focus and pump formula. I would venture and say that from that combination, it is, I would say I prefer it a bit over the Nova Pump Neuro. But because I don't know why, for me it just works a bit better. But generally speaking, both of them are great. You're not gonna go wrong. But that's where the ASC Sicario falls into that category. The last two people on this list. So one of them is Transparent Labs STIM Free. Now, Transparent Labs STIM Free, when you look at that pre-workout, you're literally looking at Transparent Labs bulk pre-workout, which is a good traditional pre-workout. It's actually a good traditional pre-workout. I'm going to link to that review below, and it has everything you would expect. It's very high quality ingredients, just a solid formula, nothing spectacular. You're not gonna, go crazy STIM junkie. That's why it's not also my best STIM junkie pre-workouts. It's just a good formula. What STIM Free, Transparent Labs STIM Free does, just removes the caffeine. So you're getting a full experience pre-workout with everything included. I actually like this thing. I don't need to mix a lot of other stuff. I just take this thing, I feel the tingling, and I go. Really like the STIM Free by Transparent Labs. I'm gonna link to the full review below. The last one on this category, people, very similar to the Transparent Labs one, is Komodo Pumps by AlphaLion. Again, full review is gonna be linked below. Really like the Komodo Pump. I think I have it I'm sure I have everything somewhere on this wall. But anyway, I'm going to link to the full review below of the Komodo Pump STIM Free pre-workout. That one has beta-alanine, has a good pump formula, has some focus ingredients, has some power ingredients, really good formula, really solid. So now again, this is where the sort of trade-off comes in. If you're looking for something that just to add to your existing pre-workout because you want more pumps, then the Hooligan and the Nova Pump are the ones that are on this list, and also the Sicario one. When you have a STIM, just like STIM... And then when you're looking for a more complete experience, so you want the pumps, but you want some focus elements, and maybe you don't like the beta-alanine tingling, or you're okay with adding it, that's where the Nova Pump Neuro comes in and the Sicario comes in. When you're looking for something that you can just literally take right out of the shelf, no mess around, don't mix beta-alanine, and you want just a full experience of a STIM Free pre-workout that has everything in it, then I would go with the Transparent Labs STIM Free or Komodo Pump. Again, if you compare the Komodo Pump to Sicario, for example, right? It's like just add beta-alanine to Sicario and you're gonna get a full experience. But again, if you don't want to mess with it, then that's the way you go. If you want to add it, like for example, if you add Komodo Pump or STIM Free Transparent Labs to your pre-workout, you're gonna get just a double of everything, which not necessarily makes sense. Anyway, people, these are my top five that I would go to. There's more stuff. There's more, like honorable mentions on this list. Mega Pre by Primeval Labs does a great job when it comes to power and pump. Really great job when it comes to power and pump. I'm gonna link to that full review below. Listen, people, I'm gonna link to all the reviews below of these pre-workouts, STIM Free pre-workouts, pump formulas. I'm also gonna link to the pages on Fitness in News where you can find the best prices and coupons from all over the web on this shit. We don't sell anything, we just help you save money. Listen, if this review was helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, because this is exactly what we do. We help you make smart decisions about the supplements that you buy.